The American Revolution was a fight between Great Britain and the 13 original colonies of the United States. The American colonies wanted freedom from being led by Great Britain and King George III, and to establish a nation of their own. The war lasted 8 years from April 1775 until September 1783. The American colonists who supported independence were called Patriots. The American Army was known as the Continental Army. The 13 colonies were Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, Virginia, New York, North Carolina, and Rhode Island. The colonists who were loyal to the British crown were called loyalists. British soldiers were called redcoats or even devils. During the war, the majority of people living in the American colonies were known as fence-sitters. They chose not to enter either side. The American commander-in-chief during the American Revolution was George Washington. The British military commander at the start of the Revolutionary War was Sir William Howe, who was later replaced because of his failures in the British war effort. King George III was King of Britain during the American Revolution and led British resistance. Not all British supported military action against the American Patriots. The Whigs criticized military action to resolve the issue. During the war, African American slaves served on both sides of the war. The British offered freedom to the slaves who escaped their masters and served with loyalists. After 1776, George Washington had a small number of black-only units. During the chaos of the war, many slaves were able to escape. In South Carolina, 30% of the slaves escaped, migrated, or died during the conflict. Approximately 25,000 American patriots died during the American Revolution. The biggest cause of death was disease, often in unsanitary prisoner of war ships. The American Revolution was the second deadliest American conflict after the Civil War.